Going back to make the other one match is so embarrassing, low-key. Like, dang, you don't know what you're doing, bitch, huh? Hey y'all, so welcome back. I haven't filmed a Get Ready With Me in a very long time. But let's do like a little chitty chat. Get ready with me, let's just talk. I'm getting ready for work, so I'm gonna be low-key rushing a little bit, but yeah, and hopefully I don't fuck up my edges because also low-key did not let them set long enough. But yeah. Anyway, it feels so weird to like trying to be actively recording and being on YouTube again after like not really actively posting for almost 6 months. I looked and I like posted like two videos since March, and it just feels like awkward all over again. Like I feel like a little baby deer, but I feel like this year has just been, ooh, I can't really see. I feel like this year has just really been eventful for me. And hold on, let me do my brows because they've already been coming out kind of trash lately, so I can't talk and avoid messing them up in that way too. I realized with the concealer trick for the brows, you can't put the concealer too close to the brow unless you're trying to actually alter the shape, because that's what would be fucking it up. I could be putting the concealer right up under there and be like, why does it look so bad? Girl. I just need these shits wax. I don't know what's going on with my wax, girl. I'm gonna have to text her because all her bookings are closed. And I'm really not trying to see any, like I don't know why. I actually surprisingly am more willing to go let someone do my Brazilian, even though I feel like that's so uncomfortable, than let someone touch my brows again. Let someone new touch my brows, because it's just like, girl, you cannot mess that up, please. We'll see. Anyway, I'm drawing this shit on kind of hard, ain't I? Dang. They're better today. Are they good? But they're better today. I used all NYX products in the brow. I used the NYX brow glue, which I really need to buy a new one. It's literally almost empty. It's crazy. I just made a huge purchase on Ulta and I didn't even think about this. The NYX brow glue, the NYX micro brow pencil, and then the NYX Bear With Me concealer, which I depotted and put it into this bottle because this concealer is so good, but the little squeezy tube, NYX, be real. Like, why is a concealer in that tube? Be real. Anyway, what should I start with? What should I start with? I've been like going through it this year, and one of the things like you can tell I really neglected was my skincare, and my skin was looking so dull. And it's only been like a week of me doing it. I don't even want to say consistently, like honestly semi-consistently, because I have skipped a few days. And the way my skin is back to like glowing already, I'm like so happy. I just used the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm kind of just patting it in because I notice when I have sunscreen on and I kind of rub it in, my face turns white. So I'm just patting it in to the skin. But yeah, this has been such an eventful year. I just turned 25, and I feel like I was telling a coworker, I feel like I understand what they mean when they're like, yeah, your frontal lobe really starts to develop, or it's like finished developing at 25, because I just feel like in the past year, I've just been realizing so much stuff about myself and the world and whatever. So yeah, I've just been like realizing.
This year is really about like the year of just realizing stuff, and everyone around me, we're all just like realizing things.
But I feel like I've grown up a lot too, which is kind of crazy for me because I feel like I've always been someone who's mature for her age, but at the same time like wildly immature in some aspects. But like, for instance, I've always said like, oh, you know, I don't really have friends, I want to make more friends. That's something that I've kind of like always said, especially because in college I didn't live in a dorm. I lived off campus with 2 upperclassmen, so I feel like I really kind of like took myself out of the college experience, just because I wanted to be grown so damn bad. So I've always said like, oh, you know, I really want to make more friends, da da da. But I was looking this year and I was kind of just thinking back, and I was like, I've always been saying that, but this year is kind of a year that I've been saying it, but also like accepting that like it's cool, like it's okay. But I was also thinking like, I was saying that in the past couple of years, but I still used to be like outside, which I'm really not sure how that happened, because I would say like, oh, I don't really have friends, I want to go out more, I want to, you know, I want to be young and in my 20s and whatever. And I still used to be outside, like I still used to be doing all these different things. And it's like this year when I say it, it's been different. Like this year, the past couple of months especially, like I really have been kind of just by myself. And like when I say I don't have friends, I really mean it. But one of my best friends did move to the same city as me, so I'm not actually saying that anymore because it's not true. But yeah, this year I've actually like been fully kind of alone and okay with it. Like, to be honest, it's not hitting me the same as it is. You definitely have those moments where I'm like, oh, you know, I want to go on a girls trip, or I want to be at the club with my girls, and I want to have like a girls night out. But at the same time, it's just like, it doesn't affect me the way it used to. Like when I was 21, 22, 23, I definitely used to cry about that, like full on boohoo tears, like I want to have friends and I want to have like such a tight girls group, blah 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 blah. But yeah, and I feel like this year the reason I'm like saying it but like not saying it is because I'm also accepting that like I just don't want bullshit in my life anymore. I do not want to use this liner. And I'm also realizing I'm not talking about products and anything. I use this, I don't know what brand this is. This is from the Creative Beauty brand, I guess. I got this palette from TJ Maxx. This is the Foxy Heart palette. Love, it's so pretty, isn't it? Like such like a perfect neutrals palette. I feel like I just let it tell me what we're gonna wear today. But I know I was gonna wear that eyeliner. I was going to wear the NYX Epic Wear eyeliner, but when this says waterproof, it really is truly waterproof, and nobody has time for that right now. So I'm gonna wear this e.l.f. one instead. I don't know which one it is because there's literally no writing left on it anymore. But yeah, I feel like I'm also not putting up with the same shit that I used to. Like, I am, I think, friendless right now, semi by choice, because I definitely let go of people in my life because I was just like, you're not serving me. Like, it's cool to have, and I'm not gonna say it's anything wrong with it, because you definitely have friends for different aspects of your life, but I had a little circle of friends, I guess. Dang. The way that I'm like, I really don't like these blue nails. They don't fit my vibe. They don't go with me. And they'll probably last the fucking longest of any set that I've ever had, just to spite me. Ah! This e.l.f. eyeliner is actually not that bad. The only reason I'm like, I don't reach for it that often is it really is not dark enough for me anyway. Excuse me. To be worn without some kind of eyeshadow. On bare skin, it be showing up like, it do not be showing up. Giving dark brown. Okay, I have two different eyeliners going on right now, I can tell. Going back to make the other one match is so embarrassing, low-key. Like, dang, you don't know what you're doing, bitch, huh? I just feel like no matter what I do, I just always have one eyeliner that looks like it's out and one that looks like it's going up. Today was supposed to be a small wing day. That didn't happen. Anyway, what was I saying? Basically, I feel like I'm just not putting up with the same bullshit that I used to, and I have a much smaller tolerance than I used to, like a much lower tolerance than I used to, because you know, I could definitely still be outside, be in the clubs and everything, but I really, because I had like a little friend group for that, but it's just like, I just felt like, I just had like a moment where I realized, I was like, these people kind of, I just feel like they kind of don't like me. Like, I feel like I'm here just to fill their section. But they don't actually care if I'm here or not. So, I'm just gonna see myself out. Like, yeah. And I just feel like young Erin wouldn't have done that. Young Erin definitely would have just continued going because she just wanted to be part of a group and she wanted to, you know, fit in and whatever. And no, I was just like, honestly, yeah, no. And I didn't even have to, I didn't say anything, I didn't make a big deal. I literally just left the group chat and just was done with it, because it wasn't no beef. It just was, I wasn't feeling the vibe no more. So it is what it is. It's what it is. I also am taking a break from social media, probably indefinitely. Well, I shouldn't say social media because I'm still on Twitter for right now, but I don't really share my Twitter with people because that's just like my personal space. But like, I deactivated my Instagram and my TikTok, and honestly, I don't think that I'll ever go back to TikTok, just because I feel like it's so toxic for me personally and my mental health. The way that I had to like set timers to get myself off, or like literally kind of like yank myself out of it, I just don't ever want to be in that mindset ever again. And the fact that I was strong enough to deactivate it in the first place and delete the app, like, I don't know, I just don't want to put myself back on. This lash went up perfectly. I just don't ever want to put myself back in that mindset. On top of the fact that I really do feel like that was something that was still continuing to make me so unhappy, and IG was doing the same thing. And it's like IG fell off hard, but dang, the way it makes you feel about yourself, that never left. Oh, is that one fucking lash in the way? Sit down. Sit down. This lash is from Amazon. I think it's actually really nice. I feel like it looks different from what I remember ordering, but I really like the style of it, I'm not gonna lie. My type of lash. And that's another thing, bitch. Like, yeah, I definitely have something going on with my eyes. Like, my eyes are two different shapes because the lashes be looking different too. It's a little scary. I'm gonna take the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this because it's hot. The foundation thing is really it's not really doing it for me right now, but I got such a tan in St. Martin that I kind of have to put some foundation on because I look scary. And I got burnt, like, I don't know if it's gonna show up. Yeah, I've never been burnt. So like, I thought, so disgusting. Oh my God, it looks worse. Oh my God, it looks worse. It got worse. I'm peeling hardcore. When it first started peeling, I was like, dang, did my nose leak or something in my sleep? Because like, why does my shoulder look like that? I thought I got snot on my shoulder. No, girl, peeling like a motherfucker. I'm grateful it's not itchy, but I have never been sunburnt in my life. I truly ignorantly did not believe it could happen. But now that I think about it, one of the days in St. Martin, we were at the beach when the whole, like, if you watch the vlog, when the whole, like, boat thing happened and we couldn't get on the boat, we were at the beach for like 3-4 hours that day. I feel like we were there for a long time, and I fell asleep because I had a migraine. Hold up. This brush is good as fuck, but the foundation also good as fuck. I fell asleep because I had a migraine, and I definitely did not even consider reapplying sunscreen. Wow. She is peeling. That's crazy. Anyway, but yeah, I don't think I'll ever go back to TikTok. This is the NYX Bear With Me concealer. I don't think I'll ever reactivate my TikTok again, just because I don't want an app to have a hold on me like that. Even though I definitely miss it, like sometimes like I want to look something up and I know that like TikTok will get me the information I need in like seconds, but I can't be trusted, so it can't be done. It cannot be done. I surprisingly have not been reading more books. I thought that would have definitely picked up since I wasn't on TikTok anymore. I've been watching more shows. I haven't used this concealer on the face in so long. Oh, I forgot how good it is. I'm gonna have to go pick up a new one. And then another reason I kind of stepped back a little bit from YouTube, one, I'm not doing anything, so I'm not really doing a lot of things, so I kind of find it hard to vlog, which I feel like is my main source of content. I'm too busy to do my favorite type of videos, which is the makeup and movies videos. I love those videos. They kind of didn't get the most views, but I loved doing them. And I loved everything about it, but like I said, I'm too busy. They like require like a lot of work. And then I started putting out like the BCBA videos, and those started doing well. And then it's like I would get comments like, oh, do more of these, and it's just like I was just putting these out every once in a while just to, you know, do something. I was just I don't actually know. No. I don't actually want to. I don't actually want to, and that's no offense to the people who ask me questions in my comments or stuff, but it's like the people who like come to my IG and stuff, and I'm not trying to seem like I'm being ungrateful, but like the people who come to my IG and stuff and ask me these like complicated ass questions about being a BCBA, I'm like, girl, I don't want to talk about my job right now. Like, it's Saturday night, please. So I just feel like it made it aversive because I was going through such a tough time at my job. I'm still kind of going through a tough time at my job, and I low-key want to quit again. And I feel like I've been dropping hints that I want to quit. The thing is, it's like I want to quit, but if you work in the field, you know, like all the jobs kind of, it's all the same bullshit. So you quit to do what? Like, quit to go to another job as seeing the same bullshit. So I don't know, you kind of just don't. First of all, face is eating. This is air brush. Yeah, I'm gonna need to buy another one of those concealers. I'm almost out. Face is eating. And this Maybelline Fit Me powder, I picked this up on like a trip to South Florida because all I had are the Fenty powders, and those are loose powders. I hate traveling with loose powder. It just gets so messy, whatever. So I was like, let me just go pick up a pressed powder in Walgreens. I literally just picked this up because I was like, I need a pressed powder. I've been obsessed with this ever since because it literally gives airbrushed finish. Airbrushed. And I really want to try the Patrick Star one, but I just don't. I'm sorry, like, but you're seeing this, right? You're seeing it, so. But yeah, it's like, quit your job to do what? To go to another company that's doing the same bullshit. Like, they're all doing bullshit. You're just picking the bullshit that you can deal with the most, or you're picking the job that pays you the most to deal with their bullshit. So, I don't know. And when I did the big BCBA video, I talked about how like I my eventual plan is to become an independent contractor, well, an independent like practitioner, and just do direct and work solo for myself. But it's like the more research I kind of do into that, it's not seeming feasible, especially in the lovely state of Florida, where Medicaid specifically hates us so much. So I don't know. And then I definitely want to go back and get another degree. I want to get my PsyD, just because I feel like mental health counseling, I'm not really sure what I don't really want to be a therapist. It would just be getting a degree to get a degree. But oh no, not this. I need my blush. It would just be getting a degree to get a degree, but I feel like being a potential psychologist, like I could possibly do things with both my degrees, because I do love this field. The job is, if I could do it without having to stress me out, that would be nice. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. putty blush in, oh, is that the color? I was gonna say, because that's gross. Bali, yeah. This blush is actually like really good. It's not super pigmented on this skin tone, but it's like such a perfect everyday blush. Love. Oh, dang, did I put a little bit too much? No. Just in case, we'll hit the cheek with a little foundation brush. That's kind of really it. I don't like lip products in general, so I don't really wear lip products unless I have to, like the lip it's really calling for a lip. Let's do a spritz with the NYX. Bear with me. Get everything melted together. I have to try and test out, because the other day I used the one size, I used the Urban Decay all-nighter without thinking, and I put it over my one size spray, and I'm pretty sure that's what like had me looking a fucking mess the other day. Like, it ruined my makeup, but I'm pretty sure I put this over the one size, so I need to like do a little test run and double check that that's safe. Because like the one size spray, don't get me wrong, like she do be eating the makeup. I mean, the makeup still transfers, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but my makeup still transfers. Will it stay in place? Yeah, but if I touch my face, it's definitely coming off of my finger. I put a napkin to it, I put a shirt to it, like it's still gonna transfer. So I don't know what the other girlies are doing that I'm not doing, but I don't like the super matte look it gives, because I'm not a matte girl. I'm maybe a soft matte, but I like a dewy look even in this Florida humidity. And so sometimes I'm just like, I need a little something. Like, you literally suck the life out of the face that I so perfectly crafted. What was I talking about? Oh, I hate my job. I don't think I'm not sure if I'll become an independent practitioner. I do want to go back to school, but PsyDs aren't really available in my city, and they're not something that's available online, so that's hard for me. And I don't want to get another master's just to say I have another degree. Like, I specifically want a doctorate's degree, so I'm kind of just like in a big limbo at that point. But yeah, this has definitely been a very interesting year so far. 24 was definitely an interesting year of figuring myself out and figuring out what I want. So I feel like going forward, it's really just gonna get even more intense, because I'm definitely not putting up with the same bullshit that I used to put up with. So we shall see. How should I wear my hair today? Well, actually, I'm saying that, but I've been wearing my hair the same a lot for the past couple of days. So I'm just gonna take my bang pieces. I love the need a retwist look on girls. I mean, I like it on everybody, but especially on girls, it eats. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this piece out by the ear. I don't know what that piece is called. I'm just gonna put it in like a high ponytail. Ow. I feel like, actually, is 3 excessive? Or should I put this one back? Oh yeah, put that one back because it's pulling the face a little bit. And I'm gonna take my little, I don't know what to call this, like pipe cleaner hair tie. How high do I want this ponytail? Actually, let me figure that out. When I like, no! Oh, I thought it was like way longer. It is longer. Am I tripping? The way, like, I just have to kind of tell myself I have to get used to the fact that my hair is different lengths, and it's not realistic for me to believe that my hair should be asymmetrical. No, she's cute. That eats. Okay, let me stop spreading it out so much. Yeah? Okay. I'm not sure. I feel like I would like it better with the money pieces back. No, does that mean I have to redo it? Well, I feel like this one's giving schoolgirl a little bit now. Hold on, please. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and me kind of just rambling and just catching up with you for 30 minutes or however long this video gets edited down to. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you next week.